Canon's Roar, the legend of the Savannah King. In the sprawling savanna, where the horizon kisses the earth and the skies paint a canvas of fiery oranges and soft purples at dusk, there was a lion whose destiny was whispered by the winds and foretold by the stars. His name was Canon, the youngest of 4 brothers born to the reigning king of the Pride. Canon's brothers were fierce and formidable, each possessing qualities befitting a leader. The eldest, Keon, had a roar that could silence the savannah. The second, Kyle, had a gaze that could pierce through the thickest brush. And the third, Coda, had a wisdom that seemed ancient as the baobabs themselves. Yet it was Canon who stood out, not just in strength, but in spirit. As a cub, Canon's playfulness was the joy of the Pride. He would chase the fluttering butterflies and pounce on the unsuspecting tails of his elders. But as the seasons changed, so did Canon. He grew rapidly, his mane sprouting like the first rains after a drought, his frame bulking with a power that was both seen and felt. The Pride's hunters would often remark how Canon's presence alone was enough to send a shiver down the spine of the bravest gazelle. The king, wise and discerning, saw the spark of destiny in Canon's eyes. He knew that Canon was not meant to follow, but to lead. So he took it upon himself to teach Canon not just the ways of the Pride, but the ways of the heart. To lead is to serve, the king would say, and to serve is to love. Time passed, and the whispers of Canon's destiny grew louder. The elders spoke of a prophecy, one that told of a lion who would rise to unite the scattered and the lost, to forge a pride that would stand as a beacon of hope. Canon felt the weight of this prophecy, a calling that tugged at his soul like the moon pulls the tides. One fateful night, as the stars danced above, Canon's father led him to the peak of Pride Rock. The land stretched before them, a tapestry of life and light. "My son," the king began, his voice heavy with pride and sorrow, "the time has come for you to seek your own kingdom, to build a legacy that will echo through the ages." With a heart full of dreams and a spirit unchained, Canon bid farewell to his birth pride. His journey was arduous, filled with trials that would have broken any ordinary lion. He crossed barren lands where the sun was a relentless tyrant, traversed rivers where the waters roared with fury, and faced rivals who saw his quest as a challenge to their dominion. But Canon's strength was more than muscle and mane. It was the strength of conviction, the power of a promise made under the stars. He fought not for territory, but for a vision of unity, for a pride that would be a family. And then, there it was, a corner of the savannah untouched by time, a paradise hidden from the world. It was here that Canon stopped, his paws feeling the pulse of the earth, his heart knowing he had found home. Word of Canon's quest spread like wildfire, and lions from all corners of the savannah came to see the lion who dared to dream. They saw in him not just a leader, but a brother, a friend, a king not by birthright, but by the virtue of his heart. Together, they built a pride unlike any other, a pride that was a mosaic of stories and strengths, a pride that thrived on the principles of respect, love, and unity. Cubs were born, and with them, the promise of a new generation, a generation that would grow under the watchful eyes of Canon and his queens, a generation that would carry the legacy of their father, the lion who started his own pride. And so Canon's story became a legend, a tale told by the fireside, a lesson of courage and hope. It was a story that reminded all who heard it that destiny is not a matter of chance, but a matter of choice, and that the strongest heart is one that beats for others.